Damn, I need to get that damn chimpanzee back over here. I got this and that green stuff. And seriously, I don't know, 2009 or something. And I got it from Rick Moeller. And I've had no use for it, you know, like I've never even thought about using it until now when I'm changing. I want to do a color change on here. There's actually like 4 or 5 folds in each of these, so it's a long way. So I was gonna do one side this and then the left on this. So like if you try to report my bike, there's a 50% chance that the color you see will be different. So I think it's a clever way to do what I want to do. And then I also have this. And because I was originally going to coat that with here. This is difficult. Anyway, but I'm gonna start with this, I think. Maybe, I don't know. And then I can go over that with this at some point if I want. So anyway, those are my ideas. Yesterday, see, like the wheels are reflective. Yesterday I took it out and washed it like with, you know, soap, and I mean it's really nice and clean right now. The rear wheel, you know, I brushed it and stuff. I don't know if I want to coat the chain or not. This exhaust is the same one made by Toast. And you should be able to recognize that if you know about those. And like the return address was like Josh Toast or something. Like, I mean, it's the man makes those things. This one was like $500, and then I could have got one that had 4 quad pipes, but then I would have had to remove this, and I like this trim piece, so I just got the 2. And the one with 4 is $700, so it's crazy. But anyway, it's definitely the best exhaust for this bike. I've replaced this rear brake cylinder before. That's from the wreck in March 31st, I think. Like the rear brake stopped working. I've had to replace the mirrors each like at least 2 times. So these are like my 3rd set of mirrors or something like that. The low beam HID doesn't work, but the high beam halogen does, so I can ride around with no light on the front if I choose. But I don't need to run the bike for no reason. I'm just I just was starting to talk to you about the light, so that's why I turned it on. So yeah, I'll bring you with me. V6 Mustang just went by. It sounded okay, but I think automatics with exhaust just sound lame. You know, like I hate hearing your transmission. I think it's more important to get this side piece, because this side this is like a secondary color, you know. I could even make it black, and then it would still be reported as green. So I think I'll put it like this, and then I'll use a pencil and mark around where I don't need it, and then I'll, you know, try to apply it. And on the other side, I was going to use this color. I don't like this color, but it's just another color. Or I could do the whole... Oh, damn. Wonder when that happened. Sorry, guys. Or I can do the whole thing red, like I was thinking before. The only reason I'm doing all this is because pulling into a certain store, it's the second time I've ran from the exact same looking cop car at the exact same location. So it happened twice. I'm sure that motherfucker, dude, he got right behind me like quickly. All I did was pull into Sam's Club. Like, I wasn't doing anything offending. And then I could just tell by looking at him. It was like a Chevy SS or something, you know what I mean? Or like an Impala with like this scary grill. I don't know why in America our police cars are so tough looking. I mean, they look like villains. You look at police cars in other countries and they look like safety happy vehicles. Like, we're here for, look out, here I am. I'm here to help you guys. But in our country, they're like, I'm here to fuck you up. You know, that's the persona they give off. I mean, and you look at our movies. Ooh, there's a 240 over there looking okay. Man, that one looks good. They literally made that thing nice. Nice front fender on it. Man, you can't see shit on here, I'm sorry. It's like a purple color. It looks really good. I bet you he's turning right down there. Otherwise, why the fuck would you be in the right lane? Let's see. I don't see a signal yet. Yeah, I made the right turn. Man, that thing looked really good. And it sounded good. Man, look how good that looks. That's some more like Pontiac or Buick or some shit, but that thing was fucking clean. I helped pick this car out. It's got 290 horsepower. You know, it's the same that my Civic Si had. And I've never been in a car that, when you're inside, you hear no ambient noise. I'm talking zero. It's really crazy. I mean, the thing looks, the body of it looks like a Phantom when you're like, you know, just looking at the, you know, the shape and proportions of everything. This thing is really nice. And it's got an enormous screen. 8.4 inch. Ford is still giving you the smallest screen you can imagine unless you get the navigation. The screen is the size of a fist on all Fords. It's a big mistake on their part. Well, anyway, this is approaching the 10-minute mark, and I have to end it before that so I can put it on IGTV. So please comment, you know, talk to me. I want to talk to you guys about your stuff and talk about my stuff. Thanks. Ask questions.